Do I get a cool superhero name?
What do you think about Plastic Man?
I think that's the dumbest name I've ever heard of. Devoe.
You and I have been enemies for years. Oh, you've had others, of course. There's Dawn, Zoom, Devoe.
This is where we came up with the cerebral inhibitor to use against Devoe.
Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 4, Episode 4, and today we're going to be reviewing the episode, giving my overall thoughts, giving some theories, and obviously going over some Easter eggs that were spotted in this episode. So, if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any DC TV videos this year. So, within this episode, we got Breacher, we got the Elongated Man, and we got a whole load of Easter eggs that I want to go through. So, we're going to be talking about plot, character and stuff like that. So overall the episode was very good. I really enjoyed it. It was an excellent episode overall and it was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna actually go over the points that I want to talk about, so it's not going to be chronological. So first off, I want to talk about Earth 19 because it's revealed that in this episode an alien race called the Plastoids actually invaded Earth 19, and that was revealed by Breacher, and they look somewhat similar to the Elongated Man, so potentially we could see them on the TV show. It's inferred that they're all stretchy and they have similar powers, but obviously they exist in our universe, so maybe we'll get to see them soon. So Breacher versus Cisco was very enjoyable and I thought it was decent, even though I don't think it was the best part of the episode. I thought a lot of the Elongated Man stuff was a lot better. The comedy between Breacher and Cisco was pretty cool, how he's the disapproving dad and how he kills all of Gypsy's old boyfriends, and Cisco has to prove to him that he is worthy of Gypsy. So within the episode we get the reveal that Gypsy's actual real name is Cynthia, and obviously Breacher's name is Josh, as it's revealed. So within the episode, Breacher actually drops a few names from the comic books, and one big one that I noticed was Mordred, as he talks about him. And in the comic, he is a wizard, and he's the son of Morgan Le Fay. She's one of my favorite villains, and I do think potentially we could get her on Legends of Tomorrow because she's obviously a magic user, and we might get to see Mordred on that show because they've been doing a lot of magic this year. They also went to Camelot last year, which is actually where Morgan Le Fay and Mordred are normally situated. So I do really want to see them, and I was very excited when I heard the name Mordred. So Elongated Man was awesome, and at the end we got a Plastic Man Easter egg. If you don't know who he is, he's very similar to the Elongated Man in the fact that they have very similar powers. Even though they work a tiny bit differently, they do really look the same, and that's just a nice Easter egg because obviously he's the Elongated Man, he's Ralph Dibny, and someone out there might be called Plastic Man. He's like, nah, I don't like that name, that sounds stupid. So yeah, hopefully we get the Elongated Man name drop very soon. So within this episode, Barry actually experienced new powers. He actually phased Iris and him through the actual floor, and I thought that was pretty cool. And he also ran up the Elongated Man's arm. As you can see, when he was running, it was all bouncy, and it was a very cool way to stop the villain, and I'm really happy that they're actually exploring new powers within the season. So within this episode, also we get to explore the Elongated Man's powers, as it is revealed after he hangs off the building and his legs literally stretch like hell, that he is actually now a meta, and that he was in the bus that day that Barry actually came out of the Speed Force. So he got powers and he has super elasticity and his body literally stretches. So within the episode he actually ate a bullet, so that's going to come into play later in the season, I'm sure. And also Barry actually punched him in the face and his face literally went inside his face, and yeah, so his powers were crazy. I really liked the CGI for them. I thought they were actually really intriguing. Within this episode we got a message from Blacksmith on Caitlin's door, teasing up next episode because we're seeing Blacksmith during next episode. And obviously during the 6-month break, Killer Frost actually got mixed up with Blacksmith and her underground black market, so within next episode we're going to explore that. So right at the end of the episode we got the reveal that Ralph was actually told to look into the mayor by a man with the surname Devoe. So in that moment Barry remembers Savitar and Abracadabra both mentioning Devoe as a villain, so he's like starting to join up the dots. They know someone's controlling all of this, that the Thinker actually wanted Ralph to actually meet the Flash, and I'm sure he actually wanted the Flash to actually arrest Ralph and actually put him in prison to use it for his own good. So I think the Flash actually won on that terms, so he's actually connecting the dots that maybe the thinker, the guy controlling all of this, is actually Devoe. So we actually got a very nice callback to season 3 with Breacher sending out Gypsy, with Breacher in season 2 actually sending Gypsy to get H.R. Wells, who actually looks like Harrison Wells, and Harry says, I get that a lot. So that was quite funny, and because every time someone sees Harrison Wells they think he's a villain, just due to Earth 1 Harrison Wells actually being exposed. So anyway guys, that's been my review. So my top 5 moments: number 5, Breacher in this episode, so Breacher versus Cisco, I thought that was really cool. He dropped some nice Easter eggs. And number 4, Barry's new powers, we got to experience him phasing through the floor. Number 3, the elongated man, plastic man joke was awesome, I really enjoyed that. Number 2 was actually exploring the elongated man's powers. And number 1 has to be Barry actually remembering Devoe's name, and that's setting up for the rest of the season. So anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like Shari T.